Nation!
What's up, Doozy Nation? A new year.
New you, new us, new episodes.
Bigger and better Doozy. It's coming at you. Guys, there's the regular New Year, but then there's the Doozy New Year.
That's right.
September 30th will live in, I guess,
our phone text. In our text chat.
On our text chats. And I guess some people would say in infamy as, oh man, these people got on a high horse and they have been,
these people
suck. Oh my gosh. But wait, what is this?
This is the Men of Doozy podcast,
That's
everybody.
Right. You know, you're probably thinking, what the heck does that mean?
You know, well, the word doozy, okay, it means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And if you haven't figured it out, newcomers or not, we are not that.
You know, but Kirk's trying. He's got a haircut. He's got a button-down shirt tucked in.
And you gosh, you really don't change, do you? You do not change.
No. It's the consistency that just gets the followers to come back. You know what I mean?
Guys, and so this is the podcast where we are going to give you all the tools that you need to become successful in life.
And the best part is we're going to teach you how to be successful while we also learn how to be successful ourselves.
Makes sense to me.
I'm Alex, goal setter Staub.
And I'm Kirk. I adapt with the times, unlike Alex Staub Koz.
Wow. What are we gonna talk about today, Kirk, besides me?
Oh, well, you know, it's a new year.
Every episode's about me.
I don't know. It's a fine print underneath.
Yeah.
This episode is about
Man
me.
a doozy, but then it's
yeah. Well,
it's like National Treasure when you pour a little pee on it on the back, and then it's like a whole different thing.
I had to pee on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's a new year, and there was a new year quite a few
new year
months
for
ago.
us.
It's a new year for us. So we've talked about this throughout the past year, but I thought, what a great opportunity to set some goals. Guys, we're going to learn how to set goals.
And smash them!
And smash them and stay sexy and make money. I mean, that's not hard, especially for this guy because I got to him before he bragged about it.
That's right.
No, but really, you know.
He's learning, yeah.
Yes, the last week was a off-the-charts amazing anniversary episode, but we got to stay focused. We got to get bigger and better.
Yeah.
We got to set some goals.
Those were some great memories, you know?
Yeah.
And now we're ready for some new memories. Season 2, baby.
Should
we do a different season?
And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny?
What?
You know, people do these seasons. They do a few episodes here and there, and then they take a break. Well, guess what? The only season for the Men of Doozy is year-round.
Year-round.
Non-stop. The only season for continued success in life is year-round, baby. Year-round.
Year-round. The weather might suck, but...
Yeah. This is the start of season 2, dude. Season 2.
That's crazy.
Is basically year 2 of us hustling and trying to become more successful in life.
Yeah,
so,
I like that.
Guys, we have the top 7 tips on how to set some goals. We're going to jump into this real quick. Wait.
Well, Kirk, let me ask first.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever set goals before?
Well, you know what? I have. I have, you know. And a lot of them are kind of, I guess, basic things like, you know, you want to go to a certain college, you want to graduate, or you want to book this. For me, it was like, I want to book this certain role. Big goals were like, after I graduated, I was like, I want to move to New York City with a certain amount of money and all this stuff. I moved to the city. Another big goal of mine was I want to study in New York City. And I went to an incredible acting conservatory, and that changed my life. So I think as I go throughout my life, it's just little micro goals that I'm making for myself and my career. And actually, to be honest, the past year, I've noticed, and it's because of this podcast, it's helped me to kind of branch out and try to make goals for myself in my lifestyle or my day-to-day life or health and fitness or even love life, you know?
You've accomplished a lot this
I've
year.
accomplished, and right back
Very
at you,
proud of
dude.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you stay complacent. You gotta keep improving. There's so
right.
much more room. So let me ask you, have you set goals before?
I have. You know, one thing I just realized was
Just now?
yeah. You know, this actually might be great for me because before the pandemic, I
Yeah.
was going a million miles an hour, you know? Stand up.
You were, dude.
Jobs, you know, I was dating, I was working out every day. I was going. I had goals and stuff like that. Pandemic just kind of slowed everything down for me and shifted what I really wanted to do and, you know, and
Yeah.
I don't know. After that, I've been doing jobs and working and doing this and stuff, but I feel like I've just kind of been enjoying my time.
Dude,
you know, I don't
there
really
was-
feel the pressure from like a goal or like a thing that I need to
Yeah.
accomplish. I don't feel lazy because I'm still doing a bunch of stuff, but like
I agree.
I also don't have one set goal right now that I'm trying to like achieve or crush. I'm just enjoying myself.
Well, you know what the past, like,
So this might help me actually think of, you know, steer me in a good direction.
I could not agree more. You know, one of my good friends, he describes the pandemic and up to this point, over a year and a half, no matter the fact that even it's 18 months plus, he calls that the pandemic year.
Yeah.
It's the pandemic year. We're still living in the pandemic
Yeah.
year. But one thing that I've noticed is it's created a lot more breathing room for me to do things that
Yeah.
we're doing in here, trying to improve and become a little bit more successful. I think the one big thing that gets me going, that gets me a little bummed is, you know, at the beginning, there was a lot of time alone that you had to confront. Like, wow, I am alone
By yourself.
more.
I was
and
by myself the entire
you
time.
You were.
Loved it.
Yeah, well, I learned to love it,
Yeah.
but now as certain things are opening up, it's getting a little frustrating
Yeah.
to be alone more often than not, knowing that some people have a little bit more sense of normality in their day-to-day life or their workplace.
You get FOMO?
You know? I do get FOMO sometimes,
do.
and I think the biggest FOMO that I have right now, and is a workplace environment, whether that's working
Being in the
on
workplace.
the set
Yeah.
or at like a survival job. But I thrive on people, and that's why this podcast has been so
That's
important
right.
to
You
me.
consume
And it's-
people.
I well, I don't consume them. I'm not a cannibal.
He thrives on people.
I thrive on consuming
He sucks
people.
their life for us. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? This is great. I think this is a great place to start. I know for me, I wrote down a bunch of goals that I have for the both of us for this podcast. But I say at the end, we can kind of read them because maybe certain things will pop up as we read these. But without further ado, maybe. So guys, top 7 tips on how to set goals. Off to the races. Let's go. Top
Number
7.
7. Decide. Okay.
Decide.
Think of something you want to do or work towards. It doesn't matter what, as long as it's something that you want to do. Okay. Ideally, something you're interested in or feel excited by. It should be something you want to do for its own sake, not for something or someone else. It can be a big thing or a small thing. Sometimes it's easier to get going with something small. And it often helps if it's something that's just a bit beyond what you currently can do. Goals that stretch us can be motivating.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
You have to
Decide. You have to decide. You have to be, you know, what I've done over the years is I'd be like, you know what, if I really feel stagnant or just kind of like floating around like I am now, I'll be like, I'll write down just a list of things that I just want to do. They could be the most ridiculous things, you know, just like I'll write down like 5 things and be like, okay, this is like what I feel like I want to do naturally that come to my mind. And I'll be like, okay, now what what do I have to? I'll take one and be like, okay, how do I achieve that? Well, I could go this avenue. How do I achieve that? And just kind of branch out.
Yeah.
The different things that I could.
A family
just
tree.
kind of make it.
goals.
Yeah. Look at the. The broad, because anything can be accomplished if you just dissect it and figure it out in your own way. How would I do this? How would I approach it?
Well, I think the most important thing about what you were saying is it's something that you want to do. A big thing about goals is you want to have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's like if you're doing it for somebody else, that's not a goal. That's homework.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
If you're like, oh my God, I feel like I should do this because everyone else will see me in a certain way if I do this, whatever. And then you're just doing it just for, clout or a different or money or something like that. And your heart's not into it. You're going to find out real quick it's just a waste of time.
If somebody says to you, I really need you to work on this, and you sit with it and think, well,
we
fuck
serve
that
food
person.
here, sir.
We serve food here. If you think, oh fuck, I have to do
for
that.
1 second, Karen, I'm gonna do something for you real quick. It's spit on your face.
But like the thing is, like, unless you hear that and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I want to do that. That's the only circumstance that you should do it. You have to decide that it's something and that you have like a reason and a drive and a passion for it. Decide.
Right. If your boss tells you to do something, you have to do it. Don't be like, you know what? I don't want to do that. And then Doozy told me that if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it. And he's like, all right, you're fired.
Okay, you're
then.
fired. You know what?
And
I don't want to do that
us,
either.
Okay? You come to us, you're like, you told me to do this. I didn't tell you to do nothing. You decided for yourself.
Yeah, your boss says, well, okay, you're fired. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to do that either.
Right.
So I'm going to keep working. You're going to keep paying
working.
me.
Yeah.
Security, can you escort him out? So here's the thing. You're not going to touch it. Okay.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You guys decide and make sure you're passionate about it. Moving on to top 6 tip.
Number 6.
Write it down carefully. Writing down our goals increases our chances of sticking with them.
You might stab yourself with the pen. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't take.
Decide on an idea.
I can't take calligraphy classes anymore.
Oh God, that's what he came up with.
I don't know. Fuck off.
This is good for you because sometimes you'll start something and you'll be like and then you get depressed and then you'll be like you'll shut down. Decide on an idea. You got to decide on an idea.
We have actually talked about that before.
Yeah.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better, especially since the beginning.
Right.
But guys, you got to write it down. Write down how you will know
carefully, because if you're writing something down and then all of a sudden you start writing something that you don't want to do, you got to stick to,
Yeah. Write down how you will know you have reached your goals and when you'd like to have achieved it. Ask yourself, what will it look like and how will you feel when you've done it? How does it connect to who or what you value in your life? Describe your goal in specific terms and timescales. For example, I want to plant lettuces, carrots, and peas in the empty patch in my garden by the end of May, rather than I want to do some gardening.
You want to plant what?
It's saying plant lettuces, carrots. Lettuces. That's literally
I think it's just lettuce, right? It's like moose. You don't say
it's like
mooses. Lettuces?
It literally says, this is not my goal.
I want to plant lettuce, okay?
You got to write your goals.
That person didn't write it down carefully.
Yeah, exactly.
That person did not write this tip down carefully.
Write your goals in terms of what you want, not what you don't want. For example, I want to be able to wear my favorite jeans again, rather than I don't want to be overweight anymore.
Yeah. And if you're overweight, something that would help is having a lot of lettuces, carrots, peas.
I just looked up, I said,
am I
the
wrong?
Plural of lettuce. 4 answers. In British English, to say lettuces and to speak of cabbages and kings and so forth is entirely conventional. Wherein American English, lettuce is typically uncountable. And lettuce is only used when referring to different types of lettuce.
Lettuce.
I can't believe we're talking about lettuce. We're trying to make goals. But yeah.
Hey, if you want to plant lettuce, do it.
You know, yeah.
Decide what you're going to say.
No, I'm just like, God, I'm just frustrated with lettuce, and it's just overriding our episode.
Lettuce.
I love a good
good lettuce.
I love a good head of lettuce.
I want to eat all the lettuces.
But guys, I think the main
That's what I do. I wrote it down. But when I said earlier, I wrote it down, and then you got to specific.
Write in a specific way. It's all the mentality of how you write it. I mean, this
I want
reminds
money.
me.
I want more money. You know what I mean?
I want
it down.
It's like, I want to make a lot more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that lettuce.
Yeah. It's all mentality. This tip kind of reminds me of like manifesting or the subconscious manifestations. Like I am, I do. If you say those things enough, like you will. Like they will be true to you.
That's
know?
true.
It's
when I had a goal in my life, I would literally just let it marinate within me and just kind of whatever I would do, I would just slowly kind of position myself or find myself positioning myself where I would be set up to like accomplish that goal just because I know that that's what I want to do and have been striving.
The more that I write down or say out loud or inside my head to myself, like what I want for myself in like my career or certain things, the more it starts to form. And so it's true. Yeah. You got to carefully write it down. It's all mentality.
You're just in your room. Lettuce.
Plant.
I am lettuce. I want lettuce. I have lettuce.
I have lettuce. I'm a lettuce farmer.
Kirk, you okay in there?
Yeah.
I should have taken calligraphy class.
I wasted my life. I wanted to be a lettuces farmer.
Number 5, everybody. Tell somebody. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tell someone we know about our goals. Telling someone we know about our goals also seems to increase the likelihood that we will stick at them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because now you're accountable. Okay?
Accountability, buddy.
Unless you tell your cat or somebody. You know what I mean?
That's not going to help, guys. For all you cat people, that the reason why you're not happy is you're using your cat as a therapist,
right?
And I don't know. I just like he didn't text me back, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, exactly. I would say this.
You make a really good point.
Yeah. Did you pee on my stuff?
Yeah. How did that go? How did that talk go a few weeks ago?
He's dead. So.
And now I don't have a therapist.
Yeah. In terms of telling people, though, I have an example here. Right now, me, my dad, my little brother, we're in like a weight loss competition, right?
Really?
Yeah, because we're all FaceTiming each other, and I'm like, what? We all look fucking fat, okay? Someone had to say it, all right? Mm-hmm. I don't care how much lettuces you're eating.
Yeah.
And we were, and it was just like, but for years, I've been telling, everybody, trying to lose a little weight, whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta not only tell someone, but then you gotta stick to it and maybe have them call you and be like, oh, what the fuck? So every Wednesday we're doing this weigh-in, right?
Oh.
We're doing it for money here. We gotta lose 10 pounds. I'm down 4 pounds right now.
Dude, nice.
For the end of the month, right?
Congrats.
And they both gained a pound. And I'm like, you both gonna owe me money at the end of this shit.
How much is the bet?
So it's if you lose the 10, it's $100. But then if you lose more than 10, the other people don't lose. So say my little brother lost 8 pounds. He didn't lose the 10. He doesn't qualify
for the 10, the 100.
For like the $100. But if I lose 15, he now has to pay me an additional $50 a pound. So if I lose 15, he loses 8 pounds. He owes me like $350.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That'll give you some incentive.
Yep.
doing that.
That's a lot of lettuce I could buy with that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of lettuce.
Take a bath of
Yeah,
lettuce.
I could sign up for calligraphy.
I could finally sign up for calligraphy.
That's right.
Calligraphy.
Tell somebody.
You guys got to, if you're following these tips and it means something to you and you wrote it down carefully and didn't accidentally stab yourself, tell somebody. They'll keep you accountable. But make sure you tell someone specific.
Yeah, don't be wary who you tell it to, because if you wrote down a goal and you wrote it down carefully, if you decided on a goal, you wrote it down carefully, and then you went to tell someone, and I was like, Kirk, I want to own a zoo, and you're like, that's nice.
That's nice.
Good luck, Alex. Yeah.
You go into
I didn't tell you what kind of zoo, know?
Yeah, you go to your local coffee shop and you tell your guy, I'm going to buy a house.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a house. And he's like, okay, here's a venti ice latte extra food.
How much is that? Oh, I can't afford my house. I can't afford my house anymore, man.
I got to go back into the lettuce game.
Oh, God. Lettuce game's booming right now. Tell someone you trust, and someone who would help motivate you. Be like, hey, that's a good idea. You'll never do it, but hey, good for you for writing it down carefully.
Tell a friend or a family member, or a significant other. They'll keep you accountable.
Or your cat.
Yeah,
Number
guys,
4.
moving on. Number 4. This is actually kind of exactly what
Right.
you were saying at the beginning. Break your goal down. This, and not emotionally.
Break your goal down.
Hey, you fucking
I decided on you. I told everyone about you.
You fucking bitch.
And you haven't done nothing. You haven't done anything.
You just sit around all day.
I've been sitting around all day waiting for you to do something.
You always do this. You always do this, goal. Don't do that.
You're a shitty goal.
I never loved you, goal.
I never loved you, goal. Get out of here.
Break your goal down.
I got plenty of other goals.
Yeah.
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 Break it down until it tells you the truth.
Yeah. Guys, this is especially important for big goals. Think about the smaller goals that are steps on the way to achieving your bigger aim. Sometimes our big goals are a bit vague, like, I want to be healthier. Breaking these down helps us be more specific. So a smaller goal might be go running regularly, or even to be able to run around the park in 20 minutes without stopping. Write down your smaller goals and try to set some dates to do these by too. Having several smaller goals makes each of them a bit easier and gives us a feeling of success along the way, which also makes it more likely that we'll stay on track towards our bigger goal. I mean, one of my biggest goals right now is,
break it down,
I have some projects and some acting work coming up soon, and I have 2 months up until that, and I'm like, I want to get a little bit more toned. I want to get a little more healthier, a little more slimmer and toned. And the way that I broke it down in my head, I was like, okay, Monday through Friday, the one thing that I can handle is 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day, Monday through Friday, is that if it goes past 30 or it's going into 45 or an hour, for some reason my mind is like, no, I don't want to do it. But like the way it constituted in my head was like, okay, 30 minutes Monday through Friday, mixing up the workouts, that's something I can do. Yeah. It's a little bit of a smaller goal, and it's more achievable.
Yeah.
That's like an example that I've been kind of trying to do. But is there like another? Do you have an example of a goal that you've had that you're like, okay,
I'm trying
I have to do this or this to help reach that?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a little more toned too. But but I don't have a problem going to the gym. I have like an eating thing. So like I'm trying to master, like an eating kind of routine that I'm in and trying to do before I start pounding at the gym, because if it's if I'm doing both, I don't know. I want to once I get the eating down, I feel like I'm in a good place, and then I start working out, but I feel like it's over.
A lot of people say like eating, the eating and diet is like 70%.
Yeah, like 80% of
it's like 75% of you like a weight loss journey or like a workout like toning.
Yeah, and if I lose a little weight from just eating better and then start working out, it's gonna look better.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
Instead of just working out and still eating, and then I'm just like fucking big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
Nothing wrong with big
butts. Is that what you said?
Anyways,
before our next tip, it's time for the ad break. Hey, Kirk.
Hey, stop.
Hey, Kirk.
Hi, stop.
Kirk.
Hey, stop.
You know what? Fucking sucks.
What?
When I'm trying to plant lettuces,
I could not agree more. The lettuce game is really hard.
Lettuce game is hard.
But you know what doesn't suck?
What?
Botticelli Foods, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense to me.
Listen, I'm so tired of spending so much money on calligraphy classes when I wanted to become the Dawn of lettuces.
Yes.
I'm tired. I could have been providing lettuce to so many people, but calligraphy's got me buying expensive, low-quality foods, but I deserve the nice things, I deserve quality things.
You do, right? And Botticelli's, okay, it's family-owned, operated, 4 generations in the food industry, and they bring an experience to your table with a taste that transports you to the heart of Italy. They had a goal in mind. They said our sauce is going to transport people physically. Won't their family miss them? No. Okay?
They're in Italy.
Why would
it matter?
In the heart of it, okay?
The heart of it?
The heart of it. They were like, we want to rip people from their homes. And
from their families.
From their families.
From their loved ones.
And bring them to Italy. Okay? And they did that. They found out how to transport people through food.
Guys.
That was a goal.
If you go a 4-generational goal.
Yes.
And if you go to Botticelli.
We didn't tell you how long it was going to take. They were thinking about time travel back then.
That's right. But guys, if you go to BotticelliFoods.com and use promo code DOOZY at checkout, you can get 10% off all Botticelli food products and be ripped from your home and loved ones.
That's right. Okay. But it's worth it because you're going to have sauce. Okay?
Yes.
You're going to have pasta.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to have olive oil, balsamics, and many more flavorful products.
You get a new family.
Okay. And you're like, you get a new family. And now you're in the heart of Italy. You're like, I don't have my passport. I don't have my phone. I don't have money.
Guess I'll eat. Botticelli Foods are extraordinary and outstanding, just like the men of Doozy.
This week's episode is also sponsored by Burn, okay? It's an innovative fitness company behind the world-renowned Burn board, right? They're behind it. They're all up in it.
That's right. They're all up in it. Guys, the Burn has a 6-foot adjustable slide board that is low-tech, low-cost at-home fitness solution for people who want to break a sweat without breaking the bank.
They had a goal. Okay?
Yes.
They had a goal. They said 6 foot, okay?
6 foot?
Not adjustable. We're going to make it adjustable.
We're making it adjustable.
Okay? And you're going to sweat without breaking the bank.
Without breaking the bank. That's also synonym affordable.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Guys.
Look, Kirk and I, okay? No. My turn?
Yes.
Kirk and I have been to the New York studio.
Listen, he had a goal.
Hundreds of times. I had a goal.
He wanted to finish the ad.
Yes.
And he could not figure out whose turn it was.
Yeah.
But he figured it out.
That's right.
He went to the.
Didn't we decide I don't have goals? I don't care anymore.
But yeah, guys, we have been here.
Pre-COVID. We were there pre-COVID, okay? And we're active users at their at-home platform.
Guys,
we're active.
Their awesome Burn at Home platform has over 8 categories and hundreds of on-demand workouts to choose from. The Burn board and subscription makes sitting down to work out a thing of the past.
Yeah. They had 7, okay, categories, but they had a goal to make it 8. All right? And they still have 7, but we're saying that they have 8.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because it's a goal. You got to fake it till you make it.
That's right.
That's right. Look, if you're listening right now, you're one of our listeners.
Yes.
And you're going to receive a special 30-day free trial.
Yeah, there's talk. There's talk that Burn is doing a 30-day free trial.
It was 7,
with each.
but they had a goal.
They had a goal. They wanted inclusivity.
Yeah.
They wanted to welcome you in to a
without
unique
sweating on the banks.
Yes, because that's
creates condensation, and
that
yeah.
is not
science.
That is science. Okay.
Look, 30-day free trial to your monthly subscription plus 15% off your purchase and free shipping with code Doozy15. You're getting 30 days fucking free.
Yeah.
Okay?
30 days. You can transform your
getting
body in
30
30
free.
days.
You're getting 50% off. I'm about to sign up using our promo code.
Guys, visit theburn.com right now. That is THEBRRN.com to get 15% off plus shipping with the code Doozy15 at checkout.
I'm about to sign up.
Hey, and now back to setting goals.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, we're back from the ad?
Yeah, we're back from the ad. Yes, we are. Sorry, I was. Yeah,
Guess we'll crack this beer.
I was busy setting some goals for these.
What was your goal? You're going to finish 2 beers by the end of this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Apparently, yeah, guys, we're in the top 3 tips on how to set goals.
Yeah, we just came from our ad break, and we want to say, we're always looking for more sponsors.
We are.
If you are a beer company and you're listening to this and you want to
Yes.
sponsor us, come on through, baby.
Please, because we're such a huge fan of
Drinking.
drinking. And
We had a
listen.
Yeah.
There's artistry in the brewing of beers.
That's right.
And we want to be advocates for it. Hit us up,
That's right.
And maybe we should just hit up some people too.
Yeah. We're going to hit you up.
We're going to hit you up, and we are going to break
We have a goal, right? We have a goal. We have a goal. Get a beer sponsor.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm going to add that to it.
We have a
Holy
goal.
shit. Holy shit. I'm going to add that. Beer sponsor.
While you're adding that, I'm going to tell them the number 3 tip.
Perfect.
And that's plan your first step, okay? An ancient Chinese proverb says that the journey of
Proverb.
Proverb?
Proverb.
Proverb.
It's a professional verb.
Proverb
Okay.
says that the journey of 1,000 miles starts at 1 step. Duh!
Duh.
God, ancient, right. Ancient Chinese. Me and my dad have this thing where
Oh, no.
we have this thing where he said once, he's like, when I run, I go faster, right? And I never let him live that down, right?
When I run, I go fast.
When I run, I go faster. Yeah.
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 So do we all.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. So I tease him about that all the time. And then there was a time that I was like helping him around the house, and I was trying to like unscrew this thing, and it wouldn't unscrew. And I looked at him, and I was like, not even thinking. I was like, when I tighten it, it gets looser. And he was like, So whenever I'm like, oh, when I run, I go fast. He's like, when I tighten it, it gets looser. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, no.
So he got me. Yeah, take the first step. Okay, but we're not Chinese. Even if your goal isn't to walk 1,000 miles, whose goal is that? Okay? Thinking about the first step on the way will really help to get you started. Even if you don't know where to start, there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
No excuses.
You got an excuse right now? Get
it out of here.
Get
Get out of here. You're not allowed.
Okay? Your first step could be to research how to.
And
what will come up is the Man of Doozy podcast.
That's right. We got a monopoly on how to on YouTube.
How to. It's just how to.
What the hell is Men of Doozy?
You know what? And it's smart because I think people on the internet, they can be like, how to, I don't know, write a play. And then we pop up on as a video. And they're like, oh, shit, this looks entertaining.
We had a goal.
Yeah, we had a goal.
We wanted to reach thousands of people and get them to become more successful in life. We're doing it.
Okay?
Guys, take that first step. That's the hardest part, starting it. It really is, dude. It is.
Or think of people you could ask or to get a book on the subject from the library. Then think of your next step and the next and the next and the next.
Listen.
And the next.
You know what? You know what we are? Men of Doozy? hopefully for some of you, is a first step. You know, so much
Yeah.
of these episodes are permission to, hey, explore this thing.
That's right.
You know?
We're not qualified.
We're not qualified, but we're willing
But
to
we're
take that first step.
Our goal was to become more successful in life, and we took the first step
We took
doing
the first
podcast.
step, and you get to see all the messy shit until we get there.
We're 50, what?
Four.
54,
This is 54 episodes,
steps
man.
in. We got 1,009. We got 950 something left to go. 940 something.
That's fucking right.
So during our 1,000th episode, we should do the Chinese proverb again. Yeah, bring this back.
Yeah. Guys, just it's like a leap of faith.
No, 100% of it is just starting it and just doing it.
If
100%.
If you have the passion for it and you've really kind of planned it out in your mind and know that this is important to you, once you start, just go. You know, well, a big thing that it makes me think of with what I do in acting and stuff is like for people who are like writing or creating or like, God damn it, like I really got to work on this script or whatever, or do some like script analysis. Sometimes it's hard to be like, oh God, like it's a lot of work. But once you do it, like your passion and your pointed focus, it will take hold. All of the anxiety and stuff will go away if you're actively doing it. You know, and you've
don't talk about it, be about it. Right? Once
don't
you
talk
wrote
about
down,
it, be about it.
Action. Take action.
Action. What action does, what actually like physically or mentally like working on something does, is you are in it. You are immersed in it. You know, it is a true like authentic thing, like taking action on the steps, and you're gonna do that by like making it specific and stuff. So
I heard a quote from someone who's like a billionaire, and he said, you know, he lives his life based off of actions, not intentions, right? So just actions, not intentions type of thing. Because you could intend to do something and, you know, I intend to do that. I intend to go do this, or this is what this is, or even, you know, even in the aspect maybe of like, if you do something bad, but you intended not to do it bad, the actions still speak louder than everything.
Yeah.
It's actions. Action. You got to take action.
This is another nerdy actor thing, but one thing that absolutely drives me insane is if a director or somebody says, "Oh, well, what was your intention with that line?" No, I didn't have an intention. The line had an action, and I was fully immersed in it, and it was an action like to somebody or like to myself, you know, about wanting to get something, an objective, you know?
What was your intention? To take action. If you have an intention, your intention should be to take action.
Yeah.
That's why they say action.
Action. Because you got to fucking act.
Action.
Action is literally
action.
Action.
And intention.
And intention. All right, sound.
This scene is intentional only.
All right, sound, speed, last looks. Intention. So dumb.
I didn't intend to be bad in that scene.
And it's like, and then it's just the worst scene ever. It's like, well, hey, how was your day?
I intended to be a good actor in that scene.
My mom,
and that's what
today.
counts. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Guys, moving on to the top two tip. We're in the top two tip.
Baby.
Top two is
cruising.
Keep going.
Yep.
Working towards our goals can sometimes be difficult and frustrating, so we need to persevere.
Yep.
If a step you're doing isn't working, think of something else you could try that still moves you forward even a tiny bit. Mm-hmm. If you're struggling, ask people you know for their ideas on what you could do. They may help you see a different way. Think about different ways of reaching our goals. Makes it more likely we'll be successful. If you're really stuck, it says struck. If you're really struck.
If you're really struck.
take a break.
This is why we say write your goal carefully.
God, you got to write this carefully. If you're really stuck, take a break and then reread the goal you wrote down when you started. If you need to adjust your goal, that's okay too. Then have another think about a small next step. Yeah.
Take a break and reread your goal.
Yeah.
You know, because it might say struck instead of stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going. I'm just like perusing this again. If you're struggling, ask people you know for ideas.
Keep going
on what you do.
It's like Dory from Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You're gonna get to
just keep swimming.
What Wallaby Way, Sydney, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, moving on to the top one tip. Just keep. I don't know. You
keep going because it could be. Look, during my trying to do comedy. I just, there were a couple shows that were bad, a couple shows that were great.
We all have
a couple shows that didn't really matter. A couple shows, I could have been better on. A couple shows that, every experience is different. But if the end goal is still there, you just got to.
That's all that matters.
You got to keep going because you could do 100 shows and then you suck, and then you do 101 and you finally blow it out of the water and you get your. You get your bearings, and now the next 100 are just amazing.
Nobody starts at the beginning of their goals and a journey an expert. Just look at last week's episode where we celebrated how far we've come, Keep going, Yeah.
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 Kirk had long hair.
I had long
Long hair.
Yeah. I didn't let it keep going, though.
Yeah.
it had to
He
stop.
let it keep going.
I let it keep going for a while, but
sometimes things have to be struck.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm stuck.
Exactly.
Stuck.
Guys, we're at the number
one tip.
This is
celebrate good times. Come on. You just got struck.
Celebrate your goals. Come on.
Come on.
Bow, skip, dolly do.
Skip, doddly do.
Yes, sir.
Oh, brother. Guys, celebrate, okay? When you reach your goal, because you will. When you reach your goal, take time to enjoy it. And thank those that helped you. Think about what you enjoyed and learned along the way, right? It's the journey, not the destination. That's a Chinese proverb.
Yeah, proverb. Yeah, it's a Chinese proverb, not proverb.
Now, what is your next goal or project going to be, right? You crush that goal.
Well, let me tell you.
And then what's the next step? Do you go higher? Because now you're in, if your goal is to do something, that you've never done and now you finally did it, I swear to God, your whole mentality changes, your life changes, your outlook changes. And then you're like, you know what? Wow. I broke through the glass ceiling that I thought I could never break through. And then you look up and you're like, there's so much more I could fucking do now.
Dude, let me tell you, you saying breaking through a glass ceiling. Just a few months ago, I had one of the biggest accomplishments as an actor that some actors never get to. And that's playing the lead in a television sitcom. And that was such an incredible experience, and I am so proud of myself. And so I let myself, after I finished that, I celebrated it. I celebrated myself. I was so proud of myself. And the fact to understand, if you really hustle and you really, really are specific and passionate in your goals, you can reach new heights. The fact that I never thought that I would do that before the age I was 30, And now I'm 30.
Pushing for it, though.
And I've been pushing for it. And now it's gigs are coming in left and right. And it's just you achieve and then you adapt and you make new goals based off of where you're at and stuff. And you got to celebrate, because it's, a lot of goals, it's a lot of work, and some people, it's workaholic, and that can be dangerous sometimes. You need to rest, and you need to celebrate when you achieve something. It's so important, and it's okay to rest. It's okay to celebrate friends or family or even for
We'd
yourself.
like to just say that when you write a goal, make sure that it's like a legal goal. You know what I mean?
Legal?
Legal. Don't make it a goal where you're like, I want to, eat someone, right?
Yeah.
I want to eat some. I want to become a
I
cannibal.
consume people.
Right? And then you celebrate, and you're like, they told me to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Because don't come to us, okay? If you're in jail and you blame us, I'm telling you right now, okay?
Yeah.
Kirk might join you, but that's just because of a typo that he write, because he didn't write something down carefully.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's it. Those are the top 7 tips on how to set goals. I hope this was helpful. But I was thinking,
you know what? I'm inspired now.
And I'll be honest, I wanted to close out before we give our little shout outs and stuff. I wrote down some goals before we even did this episode.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see if they're kind of like, I know it will take time, of us on our own time, breaking it down and telling one another and telling people. I mean, but you guys experienced it, viewers and listeners. This year, we're getting a beer sponsor.
Yeah,
we are getting a beer sponsor. That's our goal. We're going to make it happen.
Let's do it.
I was also thinking, I have a string of them. I was thinking, I want to set a goal for us that we do some traveling, or we bring the podcast on the road or a special location. We do a vlog.
Do a live episode.
A live episode
and a vlog. I like that.
I was thinking, got to get more in-person guest
2,
episodes.
Yeah, more in-person guests.
I was thinking, we can level up. We can get somebody to edit for us so we can focus on expanding. And I was also thinking,
new co-host.
Yeah. I was thinking of starting my own pocket. No,
hey!
no. But I think we do have some pretty exciting stuff in the near future with Colby. As a
we do.
Yeah.
What is it? What are we doing?
With his music.
Oh yeah.
We can't talk about too much, but in the near future. And then I was also thinking we have so many funny things that happen. I think it would be awesome if by the end of next year we produce a sketch or short film of ours. I think,
there we go.
And Doozy Productions or something.
Yeah.
It's a string of a lot of things, but I think the biggest one on top is a beer sponsor.
That's great. A vlog, that's a good list.
Vlog, take it on the road.
Season 2, we're gonna evolve.
We're gonna evolve. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. Whether this is your first time here, or
your last time,
or your first or last time, or you're a repeated viewer.
Right.
Thank you. It means so much. Please.
Means a lot to us.
Comment what your favorite tip was. And if you have a tip for us on how to set a goal, let us know. Or if you have things that you want to see us try to achieve, let us know.
That's right. Share this with your friends. Okay? We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. All audio platforms, okay?
Definitely follow us on Instagram.
You know what? We're going to try it. We're on Instagram, but we need to branch out. So
we might, in the near future,
yeah.
we might be adding another social media.
Yeah, we're going to start branching out and doing stuff. So because we got to cover more ground. So
that's
what it is, yeah.
But guys, if there is something, just like I was saying, if there's something that you want to learn about and have us teach you while we also learn about it, let us know.
Makes sense to me.
I'm Kirk Kozanowski. Koz. Oh my God, it was the first time I said my full name.
What's your full name?
Oh my God, the secret's out.
We had a goal, okay?
We had a goal.
To never reveal his real name. And we blew it. We need a new goal now.
Guys, I am Kirk Koz.
I'm Kirk Kozanowski.
And I'm Alex Raider Staub.
Whoa.
Guys, see you next episode.
Kirk's social security number is 33469.
Love you all. Set those goals. Let's do this.
Smash it.